So initially, when Disney acquired the rights to the Star Wars empire, they announced that they would of course be starting a brand new trilogy. Soon after that, it was confirmed that we would be getting 3 more movies which would be standalone. 2 of which we now know are of course later this year's Star Wars Rogue One, and of course after that, next up is going to be a prequel to Star Wars A New Hope, once again with a Han Solo movie. Now, nobody as of this point knows what the 3rd standalone movie is about. There are rumors out there that it could be potentially a Yoda film or something based around Obi-Wan Kenobi, but nothing is really certain. Well, just recently, CEO of Disney Bob Iger got to speak to investors about the upcoming franchises they have, this including Marvel and Star Wars, which are of course the number 1 and 2 biggest brands in the world. And he said, and I quote, "It's really interesting in terms of Star Wars storytelling. Star Wars has only been told as a saga, and this is a moment in time. We love what we've seen." And when talking about Star Wars Rogue One, he had this to say: "We've never felt it would do the level that The Force Awakens did, but based on trailers and posters, the level of interest in Rogue One is as high as The Force Awakens." So clearly the buzz is very positive with their next movie, but this is never really known how far they're going to go and how much money the movie really makes. A lot of people are expected to make $700 to $800 million. No one is really predicting that it's going to make more than $1 billion. He also did state during this that him and the current president of Lucasfilm, which is of course Kathleen Kennedy, have mapped out the upcoming Star Wars movies all the way through 2021. Which would obviously mean that the Star Wars movie that is coming out in 2019, which would obviously be the last standalone movie in the saga, that they are planning stuff after that. Now, what that would be still remains to be seen. Obviously, it could be anybody's guess. But if you kind of take what he says about how Star Wars so far has been about telling this saga, it kind of sounds like that he is possibly hinting at the possibility of doing standalone movies. So let's say maybe a Republic Commando movie, or Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, or The Birth of the Jedi, or something like that. And of course, let's not forget that there is still all that story out there regarding the future of Star Wars and a possible TV series, which undoubtedly will happen. So there it is, guys. You guys let me know your thoughts on this, and what would you love to see as a standalone Star Wars film.